Hi everyone, it's Miss Elise from the Morristown and Township Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own DIY lava lamp at home. You're going to need a few simple everyday household food items such as vegetable oil, food coloring, 2 clear containers. It can be either a drinking glass because we're using edible items, or it could be a recycled plastic bottle. It doesn't really matter as long as you can fit a stirring component in your container. Speaking of stirring components, you'll need a spoon or a skewer. A straw will also work, as well as a smaller kitchen spoon. You're also going to need a measuring cup and about a cup of water. Now that we have all of our ingredients, let's get started. So I'm going to start by pouring my canola oil or vegetable oil into my measuring cup. I'm going for about 2/3. And I am going to pour this into my glass, which I should wipe down first. I recommend keeping a towel on standby, just in case you do spill anything. And I'm going to pour the oil into my glass. What I'm then going to do is add my food coloring. I'm only going to be using blue today. And I'm going to pour a couple of drops. I added too much. Oh no! Into my oil. Now, if you can see, the food coloring does not emulsify with the water, which means mix into it. And that is because the food coloring is a water-based substance, and water and oil don't mix because of their structures, because oil is denser, or water is denser than oil, and therefore the water-based substance sinks to the bottom while the oil stays at the top, creating these bubble-like structures at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of my wooden spoon and I'm just going to mix vigorously into my oil. And as you can see, all of the particles of the food coloring have separated into smaller droplets, which creates a really neat, kind of almost lava lampy effect, which is really cool. So now that I have filled up my measuring cup with about half a cup of water, or 100 milliliters, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other glass. I switched out my recycled plastic container for this one just because I think it'll be better for demonstrative purposes. And I'm going to pour my water into the glass. Once I have that, I'm then going to pour the oil and food coloring mixture, which you can see is still emulsified or unemulsified. And I'm going to pour it into my glass kind of slowly. Now, if you can see, the food coloring is slowly starting to drip out of the oil and into the glass water below, which is super cool and creates a very interesting level up effect. Now, as you can see, the oil is sitting in a very stark layer above the water, and this is because of the bond, or the structure, the density of the oil and water, which creates this effect. And it allows for the water-based substance of the food coloring to drip down below into the water, which is super, super cool. You can almost see that there's no food coloring here at the top whatsoever. It's almost just oil, because all the food coloring has gone down below. This is amazing. Now, what you can also do is continue to add more food coloring into your oil mixture, and you can see the little bubbles appear at the top here, if you can see. There they are. And you can repeat this craft hundreds of times. It's really, really simple. You could even try using different colors to create a really interesting effect here in the water. You could even, you can't really keep it up for long periods of time, just because all of the food coloring will have dripped down into the water, and you need to change the water out, but you can't get it out because the oil is sitting on top. So I recommend not keeping it up, but you can always recreate it multiple times. The less food coloring you have, probably the better, because otherwise you just get a solid color down here and it won't show up. Thank you so much for doing this really fun kind of science experiment / craft with me today. I really enjoyed watching on how to create this really, really cool almost lava lamp style of art. It's also really neat to see how the food coloring was able to not mix with the water and create this kind of like rain and psychedelic kind of appearance. I recommend probably using double the amount that I used here. I didn't want to waste my oil, so that's why we did it kind of small. But I recommend you trying this at home to see how the experiment works yourself, and I hope you had fun, and thank you so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.